Welcome back to the channel, folks. And a couple of people have said to me, hey, GotBot, I thought that you were looking at the, Generations Thrilling 30 line, going back a few years. And I'm still going to do that. I still have a lot in the wings waiting to come up, but I also promised a few people that as soon as I had Titans Returns content, I was going to make that priority. So, that being said, we are going to move on here with the Transformers Titans Return Titan Master figures. And the first one up is going to be the little guy known as Crashbash. Stick around and we're going to cover everything that has to do with this guy in the latest GotBot True Review. Okay, folks, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, check me out everywhere, check out all my work, and I appreciate you dropping by. So, I said that, we were going to look at everything Crashbash. The first thing I want to note is that you might notice that the setup is slightly different. The biggest challenge with these guys is finding a way to record them because they're so little. How little? Well, here's my thumb. Here he is compared to my thumb. He's basically from the knuckle of your thumb here up to the top. So he's quite small. The paint apps, though, are actually really, really good. I mean, they're silver on the face. Yeah, okay, there's a head on the back, but I'm glad they're not trying to cover the face. I had one G1 Headmaster, and the flap would always fall the wrong way. So I kind of dig this. Paint apps for that and his accessory, I guess. I'm giving it a 10. I like it. If you know who this is supposed to represent, that of course being squeeze play, it's you put the arms down, you fold up the legs, and that's a really nice head for squeeze play. I also think it could be a good one used on the Titan Masters Galvatron, to be honest with you, but I love the detail, I love the color. Transformation, of course, is easy. Arms down to the side, flip them over, no problem. His posability, the head's on a little ball joint that goes around. It actually feels pretty sturdy, though. The arms are on little ball joints. They only go out about that far. Of course, he can sit at the waist. He can bend his knees, but all of that is joined, so that's all you're getting. While paint apps for this set is a 10, in my opinion, posability, playability, well, I guess you do have this. I was going to give this a 2. I don't know, let's say a 4. Let's say a 4 because they're small. I think kids will enjoy them. Collectors, if you dig the gimmick, you might enjoy it. If you don't dig the gimmick, you're definitely not going to enjoy it. So, transformation. It's going to be easiest to give these guys a final score in the end, to be honest with you. We put the arms of this guy out, and we make sure his legs are kind of like this. And this is sort of the position that you want to have this guy in. When you get this guy in package, he's in package basically like this. But the instructions start out in dyno mode, so you turn him around. And you'll notice there's a big open cavity in here, so we open these pieces up. And we bring them down out of the way, and you'll notice there's a square peg in here. The head of our Titan Master guy will go in there. The arms should be facing down, because they're going to become the dino arms. And his legs are going to become the lower jaw. You bring these body pieces up and around that arm, up and around that arm, and they go into the body. The legs bend down, the head bends down, and this is what you get in the end. Okay, little dyno mode. It's alright. This is being repurposed and reused for Clobber in Wave 2. It's alright. Some people have complained that this is really finicky and loose. I don't find it. I find it pretty good. To make him a gun, you basically how do you do this? There you go. You basically put that whole head in so that you have this opening here. You bring the legs forward, and you'll notice on the bottom of the legs there are little, oh, and I just popped that off the ball joint. There are little, there you go. There are little holes. That's going to kind of make your, I guess your gun muzzles. And you pop down the handle, and really this is it. There you go. That's your gun. He can be held in, you know, any transformer that has a 5mm, you know, slot for this peg to be accommodated, and they can hold him as a weapon. Big gun, big gun. It's all right. I feel like that's kind of not a great mode for this guy. So we come here and we put this back up, and we have one more mode to go to, and that's his dragon mode. So how do we go to dragon mode? Well, you turn him around. And now you take the legs and you bring them all the way down, and you bring them all the way down. These body cavity, I guess, pieces, you open it out, and you open it out, and this little guy falls out. You kind of open these up like wings, basically. This piece comes down, and you will notice that there are 2 pegs in here. And I'm going to lay this guy down for a moment. On all of these guys, there are holes on the bottoms of their feet. Those 2 holes on the bottoms of his feet go on over those pegs. Honestly, it's not that hard to put it on. It's kind of difficult to do it on camera. Hold on, because otherwise I'm going to be there forever. And in the end, once you have him in, this is what you get. You bring that up over on his back, and here, well, I guess you can bring these wing pieces down. And here is the dragon mode. It stands pretty good. It's okay dragon. What can I say? It's a very niche little figure. I don't see me getting wave 2 or subsequent waves. I got this one because I wanted to show you guys, you know, how they work. I don't think it's really for me personally in my collecting. But if it is for you and you're collecting, hey, great. I figure I'm going to give these to the scraplets. They're great for kids, great for in the car. Actually, sturdier than you would think that they are. How does he work as a head? Well, let's bring in Cerebros here. And, you know, there's a slot on the top of Cerebros, and of course the head should be able to just go in there, I hope. Oh yeah, I still have the batteries in Cerebros. You know, it makes a fine head. It moves a little bit left and right, a little bit looking up, a little bit looking down. It's a fine head. I got no problem with this as a head for any figure. It's a nice looking squeeze play. I wish we had the entire body. So overall score for this guy, posability, playability, color, everything, I'm gonna give, if we were just talking about the Headmaster itself, or the Titan Master, sorry, itself, I'd give him a 2. He makes a great head, but that's pretty much all he does. If we're looking at the whole set, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5. It's okay. It's an alright set. Anyway, that is the first of the Titan Masters wave. Hope you enjoyed it. And what can I say? I'm going to move on with the second one, and I look forward to the next time that you and I get together right here for another visit inside the videos.